I am from the year 2042. Enjoy the peace before the entire world starts to rip each other apart. We begin with a self-proclaimed time traveler dropping apocalyptic warnings into a 4chan message board. Or consider a hiker wandering off a Georgia mountain trail, only to find a pristine 1960s Dodge Dart parked in the deep woods, complete with a driver in a vintage suit. Then there's the rural legend of Psy, an outcast accused of being a vampire after perfectly blue, blood-drained bodies turn up far from any body of water. These stories represent deeply weird, incredibly dense, unstructured internet lore. If you attempt to organize this massive wall of text using a standard notebook application, you guarantee yourself hours of mindless scrolling, parsing, and keyword searching. This animation illustrates the passive digital filing cabinet. You drop a massive text document into the system, and the text just sits unmoving in the container, waiting for you to manually process the madness. We are bypassing that manual labor entirely by putting this bizarre data dump through the chaos stress test. We will feed this exact 4chan transcript into a modern AI-enhanced notebook. Pushing the software to its absolute limits requires the most illogical, chaotic data we can find. We have to break the system to understand exactly how AI note-taking actually works. The first capability we are testing is information synthesis. Think about the heavy cognitive load required to manually read a rambling, disjointed account of an erratic customer demanding to be served raw, medium-rare chicken wings. The prose is messy, and finding the hard facts takes heavy mental effort. Watch the AI process the winding legend of the vampire Psy. It instantly collapses the dense text cloud into 3 structured tiers: background, victims, and the mob's retaliation. We retain precise facts, like drowned bodies appearing on dry land, without enduring disorganized original prose. Information synthesis actively rescues usable data from narrative noise. The second capability is contextual understanding. Standard apps search for characters. The AI reads for meaning. Let's bring in the deeply unsettling account from a post-USSR paramilitary contractor. He witnessed anomalous, horrific torture in a camp near Dagestan. At the end of his post, the traumatized soldier writes that his PTSD feels like something else entirely, explicitly asking how to be cleansed from a curse. Because the AI understands underlying themes, it draws a direct connection between the military trauma in Dagestan and the unrelated Georgia vampire legend, uniting both under supernatural curses. A human researcher easily misses that connection, but the AI actively hunts for these unseen signals. Contextual understanding elevates the notebook from a passive storage drive into a cognitive partner that maps the architecture of your ideas. The final testing pillar is generative capabilities. Let's return to our 2042 time traveler. His original post is a frantic, unformatted rant jumping wildly between future global disasters and specific years. We prompt the AI to extract the scattered dates, and it sequentially pulls the exact years mentioned: 2006, 2020, 2042, building a clear chronological structure. It takes that completely unhinged text block and formats it into a highly readable, actionable document outline. Generative capabilities eliminate the blank page problem. Your starting point shifts from a mountain of raw data to an immediate first draft. We fed some of the strangest, most chaotic stories on the internet into an AI notebook, and it successfully extracted, contextualized, and structured the core facts. The passive digital filing cabinet is officially dead. If this software can flawlessly structure unhinged paranormal lore, it handles dense academic research, lengthy project outlines, and disorganized meeting notes. Stop treating your digital workspace like a graveyard for text. Upgrading to an AI-enhanced notebook gives you a tireless digital assistant that actively amplifies how you think.